Hello and welcome to pmclounge.com. Today we will look into how to use all the formulas of earned value management that we have discussed, and I'll share the links in the description below. So we have discussed all the formulas. Let's look at how to use those formulas to solve actual PMP questions. So in this video we will look into sample PMP questions and also solve them. Let's get started. You are the project manager on a project that has 800,000 software development effort. There are two teams of programmers that will work for 6 months for a total of 10,000 hours. According to the project schedule, your team should be done with 38% of the work. As of today, the project is 40% complete while 50% budget has been used. Calculate and share your conclusion. So let's start off. BAC 8,000 US dollars. This is given. This value is already given in the question. AC 400,000 US dollars, because here it is mentioned that 50% of the budget has been used. So actual cost is equals to 400,000 US dollars. Now let's move on. PV, let's find out PV. PV is the planned value. The formula for PV is BAC into planned percent complete. BAC, as you're aware, is 800,000. So you put in 800,000 here. 38% is what the planned project work should have been done till today. As mentioned here, according to the project schedule, your team should be done with 38% of the work. So this was the planned percent complete. So you mentioned 38 here, and the value for PV that you get is 304,000 US dollars. Let's calculate EV, earned value, BAC into actual percent complete. This is the formula. So BAC, you're already aware, 800,000 US dollars. Actual percent complete is 40, as mentioned in the question again. Here you go. So it says, as of today, the project is 40% complete. So you enter 40, and this is the value of EV that you get, 320,000 US dollars. So this is, you have calculated PV and EV. Now let's calculate SV, CV, SPI, and CPI, the schedule variance, cost variance, and the indexes for both. So CV, the formula for CV is EV minus AC. You have the value of EV here, and you have the value of AC here. So the answer that you get is minus 80,000 US dollars. Let's calculate CPI quickly. CPI, the value, the formula again is EV divided by AC. So the formula EV, you already know EV, the value of EV is 320,000 US dollars, and then AC is 400,000 US dollars. When you divide the two, the answer that you get is 0.8. All right, let's calculate schedule variance now. SV, the formula for SV is EV minus PV. So again, you put in the values, and the answer that you get is 16,000. SPI, schedule performance index, EV divided by PV. Again, put in the value. The answer that you get is 1.05. Now is the real thing, right? Now is the real deal. Now, what do you do with all these values that you have found? So first of all, we already know SPI and CPI. We already know something about this. This we have discussed in our previous video. CPI, if it is less than 1, that means the project is over budget. Whenever you're less than 1 on indexes, you are doing bad. So the value is 0.8, which means the project is over budget. You are facing cost overrun. While the SPI, the schedule performance index, is more than 1, so that means the project is ahead of schedule. So we are in a very interesting situation here right now, where your project is actually ahead of schedule, but it is also over budget. So what do we need to do now? Now what you need to do is to try to cut costs. How can you try to cut costs so that your cost overrun can be mitigated or eliminated? There is a term called value analysis. What value analysis does is that it seeks to cut costs on the same project scope. So value analysis is a concept, and it is a good time to introduce this, using which you seek to cut costs so that you can take care of your CPI, but the schedule, the scope, not the schedule, the scope of the project remains the same. We'll take two more questions and finish off this video. But before that, a quick reminder, pmclounge.com/resources. This is the link you need to visit if you're looking for PMP book recommendations. Okay, let's look into another question. Your project is scheduled for 2 years, so you are working on a large 2 year long project. There are 6 different teams working on 5 major functional areas. Some teams are ahead of schedule while others are falling behind. There are cost overruns in some areas, but you have also saved costs in others. Due to all this, it is difficult to understand whether you are over or under budget. 9 months into the project, so you are done for 2 year project, you're already spent 9 months into the project, while the total project budget is 4,200,000 US dollars. You have already spent 1,650,000 US dollars. CPI, the value of CPI is given in the question itself. Can you perform EV analysis and do some forecasting? All right, so let's start off by calculating the EAC here. The formula for EAC is BAC divided by CPI. You already have the value of BAC, budget at completion, which is 4,200,000 US dollars. You put that in, you already have the value of CPI, which is 0.875. And by the way, there are 4 different formulas for EAC. Since we have certain values with us already, we are using this formula, and this is the value that you get. Estimate at completion is 4,800,000 US dollars. Now let's also calculate ETC, the estimate to complete. So the formula for ETC is EAC minus AC. EAC, the value you have here, and AC is given in the question itself, where it says you have already spent 1,650,000 US dollars. So when you put in the formulas, you get the value for ETC. Now this is the EV analysis that we have done. Let's do some forecasting, and by forecasting, the best way to do and the best formula to calculate is the variance at completion, VAC. The formula for VAC is BAC minus EAC. You have both the values, you put in both the values for BAC and EAC, and the answer that you get is minus $600,000. What does this mean? If your variance at the project completion is minus 600,000 US dollars, this means that the project will be over budget by 600,000. So if you go on, this is a 2 year project, you're already done with 9 months. If you go on with this pace, if you continue with this path, you will end up spending 600,000 US dollars more. So that means you need to do some course correction here. The path that you are going on is leading to disaster. Let's move on. Let's look at a final question where you need to calculate TCPI. Now this is a pretty simple question. I just wanted to use the formula for TCPI, so I've taken this up. BAC, budget at completion, value is given 40,000 US dollars. EAC, estimate at completion, is given as 30,000 US dollars. Earned value, EV, is 17,000 US dollars, and AC, actual cost, is 15,000 US dollars. Now the question is asking you to calculate BAC based TCPI. What is BAC based TCPI? This is the formula for BAC based TCPI. BAC minus EV divided by BAC minus AC. So you put in the values, and this is the answer that you get, 0.92. Now TCPI is to complete performance index. It is also an index. If the value of an index is less than 1, what does it mean? Now, one other thing here is that we are asked to calculate BAC based TCPI. There is actually one more way you can calculate the TCPI, which is using the another formula that replaces this BAC, the one in denominator, by EAC. Since we have the value of EAC as well, let's try to calculate that as well here. So TCPI, BAC minus EV divided by EAC minus AC instead of BAC. So when you put in the values, the answer that you get is 1.53. Now this is also the to complete performance index, an index whose value, whose answer you're getting is greater than 1. So 1 for BAC based TCPI, you get 0.92, which is less than 1, and for EAC based TCPI, if I may call it that, you are getting 1.53, which is greater than 1. My question here, what does less than 1 mean and what does more than 1 mean? What does these two values signify here? I'll be waiting for your answers in the comments. So I hope this was clear. I hope you are able to make out the two different formulas for TCPI. That's all that we had in this video. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed it, if you learned how you can use the earned value management formulas to solve PMP questions. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, and don't forget to check out the website pmclounge.com, your number one free PMP resource. Hundreds of helpful videos and articles for PMP are available there. Thank you.